Steve Magnante here for High Octane Classics in Auburn, Massachusetts with a really nice 70 Chevelle SS. Now keep in mind 1970 was the one year where this second generation Chevelle could be had with the beautiful 4 headlight grille. 71 and 2 Chevrolet went to a single light on each side, which is cool but not quite as cool. Now this does have the Super Sport domed cowl induction hood, the nice SS sport stripes. It's not verified as being an SS or not, but at this point in time, almost 50 years after the fact, it's not much of a detail. What does matter is what's under the hood. This is a small block, but check this out. It's 434 cubic inches. This is a Dart aftermarket iron block with the extra thick bulkheads, of course 4-bolt main caps, and just really strong, tough piece with a forged rotating assembly, H-beam rods, aluminum cylinder heads, and 600 very streetable horsepower. Runs on pump gas. So 434 cubic inches, the displacement of big block, but with the weight of a small block. In fact, even lighter thanks to aluminum heads. It does have power steering, which is nice. Not that you'll really need it, but it's a nice feature to have. It does have power disc brakes up front with the unusual aluminum master cylinder with a hydro boost unit. We see that here, and that's there to maintain engine vacuum at stoplights and etc. So the power brakes can still function despite the fairly radical camshaft. But again, this is totally streetable. Has a Holley fuel injection unit here. It's a Venom 15 by Pro Systems. And so it looks like a carburetor, but it has the benefits of electronic fuel injection. Quick starts, less gas wash, it doesn't run rich. It's a well-tuned fuel injection system. Power steering, as we said, nice big aftermarket cross-flow aluminum radiator in place. We can see the end of it right here. There's the aluminum tank, electric cooling fan, and a nice serpentine belt drive up front. So just crisp, really nice presentation. MSD6AL ignition, really nothing but the best under the hood of this 434 cubic inch small block that behaves like a big block. Again, we have the rally wheels on, the Super Sport wheels I should say. These are 15 inches by 7 inches wide. SS 454 emblems on the side, which will trick people. They'll assume it's a nose-heavy, tire-spinning big block car, but no, with the small block, it'll hook better. Inside, nice to see the optional Strato bucket seats and center console. Those were extra cost items on Super Sports in 1970, but here they are present and accounted for. And if you dig that shifter ball with the 5th gear on it, yup, this is a Tremec TKO 600 heavy duty 5-speed tranny. The beauty there, of course, is the 5th gear is overdrive. So out on the Mass Pike or 405 freeway, if you buy this and live in California, the RPMs drop down, the engine lives longer, and you can cruise along, 1,200, 1,500 RPM, and enjoy the benefits of that while also having a nice 4-gear spread down low under the overdrive. Again, we have the big 15 by 7 inch wheels in the back, but with Mickey Thompson drag radials. Nice touch. The beauty of the drag radial, of course, is the sidewall construction, stiff. It doesn't flop around on the road like a wrinkle wall slick, but with the soft compound, it'll hook up and harness all of that 434 cubic inch displacement. The tail of the car is presented like a Super Sport. Looks good to me. The bumper rubber insert in place, dual exhaust, massive exhaust on this one, a 9-inch rear axle and a rear sway bar. So this will handle as well as launch. Nice stuff. In the trunk, what have we got? The Super Sport stripes, man, you just gotta love those. Just well done, and they're inlaid beneath the clear coat, so just nicely done. Okay, in the trunk, okay, nice presentation here. The trunk mat's looking good. Some extra headliner material apparently. Not that you need it, but there it is. And under here, we have a nice sound deadener. That's a very nice touch to make it a little happier to cruise. Trunk floor looks good. Steel. The usual discoloration, but again, that is not structural. It's just discoloration, the usual stuff that happens. And again, one of the most ignored places on any cars is the trunk floor. I mean, after all, who lifts the trunk mat and spends time in there? So they kind of discolor a little bit, but again, this one's a nice solid trunk. So a pretty car, 1970, and again, 70, the only year for The rectangular taillights went round in 1971 and 72. But a great looking car. This one is on the High Octane Classics website, and you can finance this car with as little as 10% down. High Octane Classics will also deliver cars to your driveway, your office, and they'll also consider trades, late models, classic cars, you name it, it can be considered. Now, High Octane Classics is going on its 12th year in business here in Massachusetts, and they're always looking to grow. So if you're a qualified service or sales candidate, be sure to give them a call to learn more and maybe join the team. And as always, High Octane Classics is selling and buying cars, whether it's 1 or 50. If you have something you maybe want to sell, give them a call. The number is 508-859-4515. And again, to check out the 70 Chevelle 434 Sleeper Small Block, check it out on the High Octane Classics website.